She in check. Who's managing her career? The demon, Jay-Z.
And they're learning how to be little entrepreneurs.
Little entrepreneurs. Now, even though they're demons, there's something you can gain from them. The entrepreneurship you can gain from them. So you got to now look at this and see how you can do it, no matter what your major is. I went to go see Safe House Saturday. And the guy who was responsible for Denzel, he's a CIA agent. Well, guess what? I said, well, we need to pull the documents up on this guy. That dude was an economics major, graduated from Yale or Harvard or something. Well, he became a CIA agent. So it don't matter about your background, your academics. You can always be an entrepreneur, do something other than what you're looking at. That's just your occupation. Everybody got to get the whole capitalism piece. Because you don't get this piece, you're pretty much through. Yeah, you're gonna have to navigate and learn how to maneuver in this overall game.
Hey, let me go back to something.
Okay.
First of all, who's that made by? I'm just curious.
Simple.
You didn't make that.
Oh no, hell no, we make that. You can't make that in America. Can't make that in America.
But the idea of economic empowerment is not the idea of creating a financial channel. It's the idea of being able to turn it into a business that creates jobs, which increases the empowerment to control something. And that's why you make more money being a manufacturer of that.
No, you wouldn't. No, you wouldn't. See, here's let me educate you on this. Economics, that's why I went over this: production, manufacturing, distribution, transportation, storage. You got to figure out what part of the economic game that you can play. You can't play this game in America. This is over with for America, because Americans have to now generate large sums of money to live. This is why the jobs in the manufacturing arena for the car companies have now, for the most part, gone overseas. The unions have wanted people to be paid $50,000, $100,000 a month. They can't cut in the manufacturing arena. So you can't produce this product. I can get this product, Robert, for under $10 from my distributor. You can't make this product in America for under $10, period. The cost to make this in America would be too extreme, and so you have to charge too much money. So I had to sit back and see where do I fit in the game. The game for most of us is to allow Asia, Africa, since they're a developing country and you don't need that much income to live, let them manufacture products, and we now figure out through transportation, storage, and distribution where you're going to provide products or services to the consumer. See, and here's the other thing. This game is not about producing jobs in mass form. This game is about getting people to become what I call micro-cultural social entrepreneurs. So you can now learn to create your own job. You got to get people to take care of themselves. I went over to Jamaica a few years back before I jumped abroad. And man, it was powerful to see people who know I got to get up and cut this damn coconut off this tree and make something out of this damn coconut. I should have brought, as a matter of fact, when I go home for the afternoon session, I'll bring the products from Jamaica back and we'll run back to the house and get them. They figure out something to make. Alright, so they can't sell the products really to Jamaica because they ain't got no goddamn money. So who's gonna sell the products to? The people coming off the boat. So they ain't got no Walmart jobs and no General Motors jobs and whatever. They create their own job. And so I said, damn, these people are in tune with how they were really supposed to be. This is how this game was played. See, because capitalism, in all actuality, Robert, let me show you something. Capitalism, really, you can't just say down to capitalism, because here's capitalism. That's capitalism. All right? Inside of capitalism is free enterprise. Now, if I create something like that unit, I should be able to sell it to her and get some income. That's free enterprise. That's not capitalism. So we need to get these terms very clear. That we are the original marketers on the planet. Capitalism wraps free enterprise around, it's protected by white supremacy. See, let's say you saw this, and now you want to manufacture this. White supremacy says, I'm going to prevent you for making this because I'm the only person that want to sell it.
You
So-
don't think that black people do that as well?
You don't understand. See, white supremacy is a philosophical concept that now forces people that look like me, people that are Latinos, to oppress their own people. See, I ain't saying racism. See, white supremacy is bad for you because, see, you're not a part of that 1% that controls this game. That's a whole nother ballgame.
Well, I'm gonna go to this point, though, because I keep, I'm hearing this, but this is what I'm seeing. I'm seeing a high rate of unemployment in our black community. I'm seeing a decrease in black-owned businesses. So when you are not at the point of manufacturing, okay, now I was just curious about what it was made at, is that the majority of our population are laborers. Okay,
Yeah.
so as we build that labor force up, and we empower them with that ability to be able to survive. That's the first thing that we were talking about. A black entrepreneur does his culture best by creating an enterprise that employed at the level of education skill level the most of his people.
Absolutely.
Okay, but let me finish my point. Is that our economy is based upon spending. Okay, that's what our economy is based upon. And many times I hear this story about, and it's factual, is that we as a people left black businesses and so on. But in business, the only way you survive is that you transition to your market. See, now those 4 P's in the business aspect, since I'm not just an art gallery owner, I'm also a business investor, I'm also a consultant of business. Every black enterprise that I have consulted for, who use those 4 basic principles, the 4 P's, product, pricing, place, and process, have been successful. But it's not based on the cultural aspect. They have a little bit of
How do you define, what are you defining as success?
One part of success in my aspect is that when that business is able to hire more people over the years
give me an example. Give me an example.
For example, AC Enterprise. AC Enterprise is a business in Baltimore, Maryland that deals with building fine furniture. An enterprise that usually is occupied by what we want to say the white people. Okay, and using the basic concepts, their funding source is a mixture of every race. They went from having 5 family members to 350 employees. Okay, and they are on schedule to be at a 450 in 2012. Building that during a period of a recession. They did not create that. We did not create the concept plane off of if it's black, white, or whatever. Okay, let me finish.
All right, because I'm going to shoot your whole thing now.
Well, naturally,
I'm going to show you. I'm going to show you.
Let me finish my point.
I'm going to finish my point.
Okay, based upon the fact of using those 4 key principles, they are able not just to attract the funding for their business to grow, they also are employing young men and women, which, by the way, this will come out in the Baltimore Times, is that 10 of their employees have sped off to open up their own business. Okay, to me, that right there shows the concept of it working. Our economy is changing. The 21st century is not like when I grew up.
You know,
in the 19th
okay,
so that's my point.
First off, let me explain this to you from an economic gangster, so you can understand. First off, all this never changed.